What is up guys, Dzeeff here. Today I want to share with you Master Duel's newest FTK deck. So this was made possible by Machina Ruinforce and Outstanding Dog Mary, which were both in the recent selection pack. Obviously the game has had a number of FTK decks, you know, we have Ignite FTK, we've had Banquet FTK, stuff like that, but this is a brand new one, and while it is pretty darn expensive for what it is, if you manage to build this deck, it is a lot of fun to play, and it's pretty consistent going first. So the basic idea of this deck is that you are summoning Machina Ruinforce over and over and over again. This card, for whatever reason, has a non-once per turn effect revival ability that allows you to special summon it from the graveyard by banishing machine monsters whose total levels equal 12 or more. How you abuse this is by playing a bunch of level 12 machine monsters that can't be normal summoned or set. So when you resolve the reasoning or the monster gate, you put all these cards in the graveyard, which then fuels your multiple copies of Machina Ruinforce. This deck is not the greatest at going second, but it does have a few options. You can OTK even through like a pretty decent board, especially if you happen to draw your Forbidden Droplet. In general, this deck is pretty good against hand traps. It's not good against D-Shifter and Maxi specifically, but it is pretty good against things like Veiler, Imperm, and Nibiru. You can summon Gustav Max like 5-6 times on turn 1 if you really have to. Even if you can't FTK the opponent, you can do a fun combo where you end on Appaloosa plus the whatever this card is called, which then gives the Appaloosa like 6,000 attack, which is pretty hilarious. I think the best way to understand this deck is to see it in action, but before we get to that, let's go through the deck list. We have one copy of Outstanding Dog Mary, the only normal summon in the deck, 3 copies of Machina Cannon, 3 copies of Machina Ruinforce, 3 copies of the Mech Lord level 12, the TG level 12, and 2 of the Drytron level 12s, 3 copies of Reasoning, 3 copies of Monster Gate, 1 copy of Instant Fusion, 1 copy of 1-for-1, 3 copies of Into the Void, 1 copy of Perform Repel Popper Up, 3 copies of Machina Redeployment, 2 copies of Call by the Grave, 3 copies of Forbidden Droplet, and 1 copy of Machina Overdrive. For the extra deck here, I think there's like 17 cards I want to play, but these are the 15 that I'm playing right now. So we have 1 copy of Millenniumized Restrict, 1 copy of Utopic Future, 1 copy of Utopic Draco Future, 3 copies of Gustav Max, which like I said, you can summon like 6 times on turn 1 if you really have to, 1 copy of number 35, 1 copy of the rank 11 train card, 1 copy of Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, of course, 1 copy of Link Kribo, 1 Akashic Magician, is that how you pronounce this card? This allows you to bounce back the Gustav Max. It's one of the ways that you can do that. 1 copy of Phoenix, 1 copy of Unicorn, 1 copy of Appaloosa, and finally 1 copy of Access Code Talker. Now I don't think this deck will be a huge problem for Master Duel, especially compared to like the Banquet FTK and the Ignite FTK, because yeah, D-Shifter and Max C are very good against this deck, but this definitely is a funny way to win the game, and as you guys will see in today's video, it can definitely play through a lot of different things, which is pretty good for an FTK deck. Anyway, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Okay, let's see how it goes. This deck is pretty bricky if you only draw like the monster cards, but all the spell cards like get you out of there. Lose and you lose a rank, oh crap. And we're going second. Now going second, you can just OTK in theory, but it is a bit harder. We do have the droplets in there though. Yeah, this is like full FTK in hand. This is mill your entire deck, 1-for-1 plus Reasoning. So it just kind of matters what he does, but we have a couple things to throw at him. Wise Ruinforce, 4 million attack. What the heck? What? Okay. If this summons Christia, I mean, I guess he just has it. I don't know. Agents, Valkyrie, Weather Painters, could be any of them. Valkyrie. Ooh. Oh, we will have a negate though. Okay. VFD. What? Does it really? How does it make a VFD with this? This will be really funny if it's just DPE, Griffin, pass. Whoa! What? Okay. We're gaming now. No, I feel like this would just be Appaloosa. 3 material Appaloosa plus Griffin. Anaconda. Oh, IP. Okay, let's draw a droplet for turn. Oh wait, that's not an interruption. Okay, that doesn't matter at all. Like, yeah, I can't kill this, but don't need to. Okay, 1 negate. Droplet. Nope. Let's go Into the Void. No, really though, they probably should have just made Appaloosa for 3. Oh my gosh, get fucked, dude! Oh, what if they have Ash in hand? Fuck, there's no way, right? Activate 1-for-1, let's try. Let's try our best here. Ooh, letting that resolve. Let's go Droplet, send 1-for-1, send Meteonis. Nice. And if this last card in hand is not a hand trap, you have just lost. Oh my gosh, it is a hand trap. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, Fateful triggering. Duh. What? You do not play 2 Draco back. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Master Duel players. Okay. It's fine. It's new. People don't quite know how the engines work. Activate Outstanding Dog Mary to put to the bottom of the deck. Oh, it's just going to ask him at every single activation if he has a response because of the Griffin. Maybe they should turn the chain off if they don't have any real responses. Otherwise, this is going to take forever. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I probably would have just turned the auto chain off, but I get it. You fool! For it does not matter what you call. Oh my gosh, the milling takes so long. It's like literally more than a second per card. All I know is that this is a pretty intense shadow duel here. And I also know that I'm not going to be the one deranking. Yeah, wait a second. Grass doesn't take this long. Oh, because this is like checking for each card. See, the problem is Reasoning and Monster Gate aren't designed for decks like this that only have 1 card to hit. I mean, they kind of are, but like, you know what I mean? Like, they're supposed to be checking at each card, so of course it has to go slow. Because surely you'd play more than 1 card that can be summoned here. Just in case you guys don't know the ruling, the reason that it's passing over all these monster cards is because these cards can't be normal summoned, and Reasoning has to hit a card that can be normal summoned. Hey, we saw the bottom of the Skyscraper deck. Nice. Okay, let's win the game now. And I kind of mentioned this earlier when I was testing this deck for that 1 game, but when you can mill your entire deck, you don't really need to play around anything. If you get Nibiru, it doesn't matter. If you screw up your combo, it doesn't matter. You know, it is what it is. Once you get all the Ruinforces engraved and mill your entire deck, you're pretty much good. Looks like they do not have Nibiru. Summon Gustav Max. I guess I probably could make this a little bit easier by just like attacking, but this one's, oh no, because this isn't a, I don't know. We'll just do the burn damage, it's funnier. 2,000. Why is Ruinforce not a hard once per turn? I have no idea. It really has no excuse for not being a hard once per turn. We're talking about a card that can revive itself from the graveyard. It's printed in the modern times, and it's still not a hard once per turn. Kinda weird. Summon the Ruinforce. I'm like really playing this badly, by the way, but it's okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I still have 1 Gustav left. Yep. Or just attack Avermax for game. Yeah, but this is funnier. If I actually win with the burn damage. I probably should figure out how to use the Magician a little bit better, though. When I played this deck, what was it, like 6 months ago, I kind of knew how to do that, but I've forgotten since then. This is just pain. True. So we still have 2 Gustav Maxes left, and that is game. And then notably, if you guys weren't around earlier, if you do get hand trapped, you can still do a couple other things, like Nibiru doesn't really matter, yes, but more importantly, if you don't have enough gas, either because you didn't mill good enough or because your opponent stopped a few things, you can just make an Appaloosa with like 6,000 attack points, which is pretty good. But anyway, pretty good first game. I'm not playing very well, but we'll figure it out. It's crazy that in Master Duel you have 3 copies of Reasoning and 3 copies of Monster Gate. When I played this deck, you did not have those cards. Both of them are limited in the TCG right now because of this deck, actually. Kind of a preemptive hit, but it like topped like 1 regional and then they hit it the next ban list. There we go, victory. Why does Ruinforce exist? The world may never know. Going first. Oh, if this guy beats us, he gets a rank. I hope he opens some hand traps. Well, I hope he didn't open his hand traps, but I'm sure he wants to open them. What do we got here? We got some cool stuff. Please don't have Ash. Well, if he has just Ash, we can go Cannon and then Gate. I feel like people here pick 10 because Reasoning is pretty popular in Eldritch decks in this game for some reason. 8. Okay. Oh yeah, you can also use the trap to shuffle back Gustav Max, which is pretty funny. So if you do mill the trap, you have an easy way to just do the combo. Oh, we only milled 20 cards. Well, 15 cards. So in that case, we'll go for Link Kribo. Activate Outstanding Dog Mary. So just in case you guys haven't figured out, the reason that you want to play specifically Outstanding Dog Mary is because it puts itself to the bottom of the deck, which means you're never gonna like hit it with the Reasoning and the Monster Gate until you've milled your entire deck. So this guaranteed mills my entire deck. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. Hey! Outstanding Dog Mary. We hit it. Summon Ruinforce. Summon Ruinforce. My cat is not pro FTK. One sec. Activate Ruinforce. You know how it goes. Just don't banish the Ruinforce with Zone Effect. I think just having pets is fun. Cat, dog, gerbil, lizard. Pets are cool. There, I said it. Controversial take. Use Ruinforce, use Gustav Max. Summon a Kashik, or however you pronounce that. Bounce the Gustav Max back. Now we have 2 Gustav Max in deck. Yeah, this deck, when it resolves 1 Reasoning or 1 Monster Gate, you basically just win every single time. Super fun stuff there. Once again, literally no idea why Ruinforce is not a once per turn. This card has no excuse to not be a once per turn. It was released like a year ago, right? It was in Burst of Destiny. So 2021. And it just doesn't have a once per turn effect. Not sure why. Seems like a design flaw to me, but who knows? Open ever to face this? Well, they definitely can brick. I know that we didn't brick these 2 games or the test game, but yeah, I mean, if you get hand trapped or if you open too many of these, I mean, we're playing like 12 monsters we can't summon, right? There's a lot of just like dead monsters in the deck, but yeah, if you draw like Reasoning or Monster Gate, it looks pretty good. Anyway, I guess we win that one. Oh, man. Like, Master Duel's a lot of FTKs, so this isn't that crazy, but it's still pretty funny. Going first. Oh, Dragon Maid opponent. Ooh, crazy hand. Let's try to bait Ash real quick. Try to bait Ash. No Ash. Add Cannon. Add Ruinforce. Then another card. No, I might need the discard later. Yeah. Just 1 is fine. I activate Monster Gate. No hand traps. This is gonna be a win. Sorry, dude. Imagine if Ruinforce is an Earth. Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. This deck. It's just so funny. Like, I don't know. Is Outstanding Dog already the bottom card of the deck? 5 cards left. Oh, there it is. Hey, buddy. That is going to be a GG, my friends. And I think we have the trap in there, too. Yeah. See, with the trap and the infinite summons from the Ruinforce, it's just really hard to hand trap this deck unless you have exactly max C or D shifter. Everything else just doesn't really matter. Like, Ash, if your hand is, like, bad, is pretty soul-crushing, but 2 Valor does it? 2 Valor? I don't think so. You can shuffle the Gustav Max back with 3 different cards, so I don't think 2 Valor does it. Oh, he does have Nibiru, though. But, that's fine. Like I mentioned earlier, Nibiru does not really matter. He'll probably wait until like the last Gustav Max is summoned, thinking that's all we have, but you can just keep going. The Overdrive can shuffle back the Gustav Max, which is really funny. No, like, this deck is just so hard to interact with if it resolves the milling cards. Yeah, it definitely has Nibiru. He might actually Nibiru when I try to bounce the Gustav Max right here. That'd be interesting. These 2. Summon this. Bounce the Gustav. So I feel like he might Nibiru right here. Thinking that, like, if I don't bounce this back, I can't have TK. I've already gone through 2 of them. Yeah, this is actually how the combo is supposed to be done. I just screwed up a bunch in game 1. But yeah, you're supposed to bounce it like that. I really feel like he's going to wait until the last possible moment. Like, I feel bad for him if he thinks that that's going to stop us, and then it just doesn't do anything. Okay, detach, do 2000, see how it goes. I can imagine, though, if you've never seen this deck and you have... Oh, it's Ogre. Okay, that doesn't even stop it, though. Dang. But yeah, if he Nibiru's us, like, oh wait, I see what he did. He turned toggle off. No, I think he is going to Nibiru us right here. Which, is good, but doesn't actually do anything. Show me the Nibiru. Yeah. Dang, dude, you got it. Now I lose. Oh, man. Ogre Nibiru, not quite good enough. But an attempt was made. I guess if he has Valor, we can't do this anymore, but man. This one of trap card, too powerful. I mean, I don't actually need all of them back. I guess like 2 of them, and then I put back the other Ruinforce just to mill it. Like if he has another hand trap. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm sorry, dude. This deck is really stupid. Oh, my gosh.